But what we also have is this. Listen to this. This is a tweet from me earlier on. The 7 players that we want to sell, I think, are Wan-Bissaka, Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof, Christian Eriksen, Scott McTominay, Casemiro, Sancho. Listen to this. Casemiro's on 350k a week. Sancho's on 250k a week. Maguire's on 190k a week. Eriksen's on 150k a week. Lindelof's on 120k a week. Wan-Bissaka's on 90k a week. And McTominay's on 60k a week. Those wages are absolutely ridiculous for every one of those players. Bar maybe McTominay might be worth 60k a week. Might be worth 60k a week. But every one of them is massively overpaid for their talent. Context, Liverpool pay Andy Robertson 100k a week. Lindelof's on 120, Eriksen on 150, Maguire 190. No wonder we can't get rid of these players. No wonder these players don't want to leave. Their wages are a fucking disgrace. An absolute disgrace. And what are Ineos supposed to do about that? What are you supposed to do about that? I mean, bloody hell. It's amazing. Man United at the moment have got an issue. And I've got to say, big shout out to the interview that Beth did out in LA with Melissa Reddy from Sky, because what Melissa said on that interview today sort of really took my breath away, really. We know what Maguire said last week, and I was very confused about it when he said, you know, I've been told I'm staying. I was confused by that because I was like, well, what's going on then? Maguire's been told he's staying and he wants to stay and thinks he's going to play. But we've bid for Branthwaite, we've bought Yoro, we've bid for De Ligt, and we've got Martinez. How the fuck does that even work? The numbers don't work. So have we given up on buying another centre-back and said Maguire's staying? In which case, that's weak. We've blown it. Or have we lied to Maguire? Like, I can't get my head around it. And then Melissa Reddy from Sky says to Beth today, it's on the channel, one thing we do know is Harry Maguire's not leaving. He's a valued member of the club. He played really well last season, and he's been told that they want him to stay. And that was from Melissa Reddy. So I don't have anything to say here other than I'm confused. I'll never stop praising Harry Maguire's mentality. It's incredible. But I'll also never stop telling you that at 31 on 190k a week, he is not the future of Manchester United, and he doesn't even play the way we need to play. So, you know, we can discuss why he might be staying. We can discuss that maybe Man United can't get rid of him. But I can't understand why Manchester United are letting Varane go on 300 grand a week to save money, but then we're keeping Maguire on 190k a week. I don't get that. And I also don't get why we're bidding for De Ligt and Branthwaite in addition to Yoro and Martinez, and how Maguire can have any future at all at the club. So I just genuinely don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I mean, you've got to take the words of the player and Melissa Reddy that Man United have told him he's staying, but I don't get it. I don't understand what's happened. So you're telling me that if Branthwaite had come and Yoro had come and we had Martinez, we're keeping Maguire as well? It doesn't make sense to have £50 million worth of Branthwaite, £50 million worth of Yoro, Lisandro Martinez and Maguire. That just doesn't make sense. And Maguire is so similar to Johnny Evans. Again, it doesn't make sense. So I don't really understand what's going on here. Some might say, well, it's very clear, Mark. The Branthwaite deal's fallen through. We're not getting De Ligt, and Maguire's going to be third choice behind Yoro and Martinez. In which case, I'm terrified, because if our third choice centre-back is someone who plays a deep line, we ain't playing a high line. So the exciting thing about Branthwaite and De Ligt, in addition to Martinez and Yoro, is that they're all high line centre-backs. If you've got Maguire, I don't know what that's all about. So you know what, I choose to just say it's still July and there's a lot of business that can be done in August, but I am a little bit confused by that. But then it's compounded by Christian Eriksen saying the same thing. Christian Eriksen saying, I've got a year on my contract, no one's telling me I'm leaving, I'm happy in Manchester. So again, that's even more weird, because you go, hold on a minute, Mason Mount, Kobe Mainoo, Bruno Fernandes, Amrabat, if he comes back, Ugarte, Casemiro, McTominay, Eriksen, it just doesn't add up again. And again, I go back to what I was talking about at the start of the stream, Andy Robertson at Liverpool, one of the best left-backs in Europe, £100,000 a week. Christian Eriksen at Man United, 150 grand a week. Harry Maguire, 190 grand a week. Victor Lindelof, 120 grand a week. And their end of the lesson. How do you get players out of this football club when their wage is better than first-team players for Liverpool who've won league titles and Champions Leagues? It's difficult. It's really difficult. Because what happens is you go to a club like Everton or Newcastle. Well, no, Newcastle won't do it. You know, a Fulham or whatever. And you say, do you want, or a West Ham, do you want Victor Lindelof or Harry Maguire? Yeah. Good centre-backs. They'd make us decent. Yeah, okay. We want 25 for Maguire and we want 10 for Lindelof. Well, we can negotiate on that. Okay. Have a chat with the players. How much do you earn a week, Victor? 120k. Okay, you'd be top earner at West Ham. Okay, Harry, how much do you earn? 190k. Okay, you'd break our history in transfer, in wages. Leave it with us. We're going to speak to Man United. Are you having a fucking laugh? What's wrong? Well, 25 million for Maguire and 10 million for Lindelof. I mean, okay, we can negotiate around that. But you cheeky bastard, one of them's on 120k a week, which would make him the best earner at our football club, and he's a bloody centre-back. And the other one's on 190k a week, which is more than what you get for a bloody Man City starter. What do you think you're talking about? Well, I'll tell you what, we will take them, but you can pay off the fucking wages for 3 years, which means we'll give you 10 million for Maguire and we'll take Lindelof off your hands for free. And that endeth the lesson. Because that's the only way those deals are going to happen. There ain't no way you're going to get 25 million market value for Maguire off a Fulham or a West Ham, and then they're going to give him 190k a week. And there ain't no way you're going to get market value of about 10 million for Lindelof, and then they're going to give him 120k a week. So we're fucked, basically. We're absolutely fucked. Because we cannot get rid of these players and get a transfer fee. And all I want to say is, thank you very much No, I can't do the song, I forgot it. Thanks to the Glazers. Yeah, not only is our iconic stadium going to get torn down and end up rubble, our transfer window is being screwed over again because we can't get rid of these players. And it could be a long road. It could be a very long road, because if you can't dismantle the past, how can you build the future? And that is probably very relevant to the stadium when I think about it. But in relation to players, it's a problem when you can't dismantle the past. Goldbridge, that's the end of the clip. I'm sure you enjoyed it. In fact, I bet that's the best clip you've ever watched. So there's no reason not to subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon so you never miss a clip again. In fact, smash a like on the video, because we all know only legends like videos, and you are all legends. So please smash a like on the video, and we will see you again on the next one. Thank you very much for watching, as always.